Hello and welcome. It's Susan Taylor Shire. You are in the world of your soul and its mastery emerging. And this is Treasure Chest Tuesday. And our question today is, who's got the power? It's definitely a time when that is up. What's in control? What has the power? Where is it? How do we find it? Etc. But it's not so much about who out there has the power, but where is the power source that you orient to? So often in these days, what happens is if we don't have an internal sense of stability of heart, the brave heart, and let me put a comma around that, for this time of the Lion's Gate and Leo, the month of Leo astrologically, relates to leadership, leadership of the heart, leadership of the heart, the brave heart, the one that says yes to creation, the one that says yes to our inherent sacred golden power source that we each have as a soul, that says yes and says, I am a leader. So going back to what we were talking about, if you are in this field right now of who is in command, who is the leader, who has the power, it is a power of co-creation, in fact. But what happens is in this day and time, if we don't have that stability inside, we get thrown around by everything that's going on outside of us. Power's over here. They say this. This is going on over here. She just told me what? And there's no sense of stability of heart expanded to include the universe. Now, the even deeper issue of who's got the power is it the universe that's got the power or I have the power? It's both. It's in co-creation. And you know, this is something I've seen over and over again in my work with so many beautiful souls. We all have what I call this wound of separation. In coming to planet Earth, there are varying themes of how we got separated from source and universal, true, sacred power. The true power, not the human power, the true power source. So that what happens sometimes is that people will say to me, well, I don't know what I want. You know, I'm just going to let the universe bring it to me. Or who am I to say what's important? Let it be to the highest good. Let the universe just bring it through and I will be an open vessel. It puts you in a place of being sort of powerless, doesn't it? That there's this universe out there that's going to make your life happen. Oops. And if that's the case, you're not in command of your beautiful heart, your brave heart, and its wondrous expression. So when we separated from source along that way of traveling to this world, which is in fact when most of us did that point of separation, from that moment forward, we had a bit of shame and guilt for having separated. Understandable, yes, because that was what we were born to do as a soul, to hold that connection to love and light and all that is creation and life. And then we bought into something else. Don't feel bad about it. We're getting rid of the shame and guilt right now, okay? Release, release, release. It's a time to release it just like that and say, wow. So what it made me do was feel like the universe, A, sees me as a lesser citizen. I'm sort of shrouded in guilt and shame and, oh my gosh, they don't believe me and I'm not really connected to the universe. And so in order to get my power back, I just need to bow down to the universe because I'm a sinner. Basically, it's sort of a spiritual link to feeling like you're a sinner. Oops, that's not going to work anymore either, is it? So let us release the shame and guilt of separation. Right now, done. You know how we do that? We get connected again. And how do we do that? We say, wow, oh yeah, I'm the one that's in command of the power to create the new world. The new world is in the earth plane, and the universe is here to support us in bringing that forward. It's up to us to decide what it is that sings in our heart as we expand it and bring in divine love and divine power sources. And I have lots of ways to do that. I'll be coming out with some meditations soon to help punctuate that for you so that you can have a better feel for what that's like for you, specifically what that universal power source is for you. But in the meantime, I want you to just feel that there is a universe of masters and teachers and beloved guides and so much beyond our comprehension that supports us. Yep, they're the support team for us to bring forward the new world. We are the ones to bring it forward and create it the way it works for love through a physical consciousness in expression, which is the human dimension, you see? So what that means is, we have the power in unison with the universe supporting us. So we can't sit back and say, I'm just going to let the universe and all these intense energies move through me, because then you're just sort of like this open vessel and it just runs right through. How do we change that? We say yes to what it is we want to create, even if it's just small stepping stones at this moment in time. Changing of habits, looking at the world differently, looking from a place of a deeper heart in this heart and in what I call our lower heart, which is our abdomen, which is our power center for the expression of love, to be able to say, and so it is, and so it is. I want to create, and this is not me personally, but somebody might say, I want to create a healing center. I've always wanted to do that. In order to feel that sense that it will come into fruition, you have to have that deep sense of feeling of the power that claims it to be real. And in that abdomen, you are saying, and so it is, and yes it is, and thank you, universe, for your incredible support in bringing this forward. Because that really is, it's a bit of a role reversal for spiritual people often. That really is the dynamic. The universe, all our incredible guides are here to support us in what we want to create. And only we know what is uniquely ours to do based on being in our heart expanded space, which this month is here to bring forward, for us to be there and be the ones that declare what that looks like, you see? So I have a few wonderful words from my guides around that, which I thought were very creative and very powerful and very clever. So this is what they say to us. You are our beloved frontline workers. And we are the energetic support for all that you are bringing forward. It could sound codependent. And then they laughed. But really, it's interdependence at its finest. It's true equality. We play an equal part here, you and I, the collective of spirit. We couldn't do it without you. We couldn't recreate this new world, and you can't do it without us. What a perfect sense of blend and harmony. And they also spoke about the fact that we are the race car drivers. Yeah, we're the race car drivers. We're the ones having to navigate the twists and turns of life right now in the outer world. And we are doing a remarkable job, they say. They are the fuel. When a race car driver is driving down the road, they get fueled from time to time, that stops at the little station, I don't know what you call it, and it gets fueled up. And it's interesting because I saw a clip of something of that nature recently. It used to be that the pit, that was what it was, the pit. It would take all sorts of time for them to charge, get the fuel in, change the tires, all of that. Now it happens in like 20 seconds or something insane like that. Don't quote me. But that's where we are spiritually. And this is why they're bringing this incredible analogy. Spiritually, it's happening just like that. We get fueled up, boom, create experience, fueled up, create experience, one step at a time. That's all you have to do. But claim that power. We are bringing forever understanding. We are bringing strength of heart for you and enough love to lift you high and higher continually in your capacity to create powerfully. We think you are the best. You are the bomb, doing a remarkable job with what you have on your plate. So know that in co-creation with Spirit, we have the power. We are here creating this new world. The we is the we that you are, because Spirit really is a dimension of you at all times, the dimension of you in the largest ways possible. And it is so important for you to realize that you are in command from this place you're in. And if you're concerned it's your ego, if it's your fear and all of that, don't worry so much. You are on the upside of Spirit and you are doing a great job, remember. So you are more in light than you know and more in light than in fear. So you can trust that what you are wanting to create powerfully and magically in that sacredness of the golden sense of you can be trusted. So blessings to your creative power source coming stably within you and in your heart, allowing it to expand, allowing you to know love in all its fuel and power and reality as never before. This miraculous time that we're in, take advantage of the transformation. It is quick and true and real and a blessing to each one of you and to each that you touch in this world energetically. I am so with you, and I look forward to sharing the meditations very soon that I'm creating to help you know the bounty of your soulfulness and your soul's majesty, I call it. So much love to each one of you. Thank you again for all you do on behalf of this galactic sphere of influence that loves you beyond measure.